Bringing standards back to the game. We're not here to hype up the hottest rappers. We represent good music. If you're good, you're good. If you're whack, you're whack. If you want the real, this is where it's at. Welcome to Real Rap.
It's the real hip hop. The real hip hop.
Welcome to Real Rap. I'm Bear.
JC.
We got some special guests. Maybe not special guests. They might be here for the whole season. We'll see how it work out today.
We'll be here.
We got to my right, we got
Dad Cash.
to my left, we got
TJ.
TJ. You already see the hat he got on and the jacket. You got wristbands on?
Nah, man.
Oh,
Come
no.
on, too.
So you already
I
know.
get used to this Atlanta stuff.
You already know.
I mean, we filming in Atlanta. So.
Yeah, that way.
That way. Alright, so we're doing, how we usually do. 5 albums and 1 classic. It might be a classic, it might not be a classic. We'll be the judge and y'all can be the judge too. So the first album is Sir from TDE, November 6th. Then we got Paul Wall, Bounce Backs Over Setbacks. Then we got Davies, Paranoia 2. Little Skies, Life of a Dark Rose. Migos, Culture 2. And a classic album, Solana. So, of course, he gonna say it's a classic. We got Run the Jewels. I will say about that. Alright, first album.
He said he'll scrap, little scrappy. Everybody else is good.
Little scrap. November 6th, sir. November 6th. Who wanna go first?
I'll go first, man.
Alright.
My opinion of this album, it should have been an R&B album. This is the first time I ever heard of Sir. I never listened to him, never heard of him. But honestly, I like the album. I'm an R&B fan anyway, but I like the album.
So you like Drake? You a Drake fan?
Nah, I'm not saying that.
Oh.
He's straight, but let's stick with who we got right now. 'Cause I don't know you was jokes. But Sir, man, I thought it was cool. Cause like I said, I never heard of him. A lot of times when people kind of put me on people, I listen to certain songs. You know what I'm saying? They like, listen to this, listen. So I don't just go out and listen to this new 2018 music. But
You thought it was cool though?
yeah, honestly, I thought this album was cool. It was a straight little album. It's an R&B album, but it was cool though.
That's what threw me off.
Yeah.
I'm thinking he from TDE. He about to spit because they got K. Dot, King Kunta, the best rapper out right now. So I was thinking that. So the whole R&B thing,
Yeah.
it threw me off. This is real rap. This is not R&B soul. So I feel a certain way about it.
Yeah. According to these YouTube comments I've seen for some of these videos, you'd be surprised as to what these people think is the best out there, but it's definitely not some of the stuff I've seen. As far as this album, I was surprised, because it's real rap. Usually I stick just to rappers, so I was surprised that he was kind of on the R&B thing. I thought maybe he was gonna sing a little bit and then rap, and then after like 3 or 4 songs up, so he's just
Right.
I think he did.
rap.
Though.
Okay,
Like,
fine.
At the beginning, I think he did.
But it still
That's
was
what I was
like
like.
R&B tempo.
Yeah. But I thought it was gonna be like that throughout the whole album.
Yeah, it was more like
after that song,
and
the
best
rest of
spoken
it
word.
was.
I mean, overall though, I like his style. He real different. For me, he kind of reminded me of Music Soul Child a little bit, like a newer version. Like he does more modern things. It's like 2000-ish, but you know what I mean. He's got his own style. I like him.
Jay Sizzle.
What name this show? Real Rap? Name this show Real Rap. Not real R&B. Not real none of that. I didn't like the album just on that premise alone because it was an R&B album.
Oh, you just.
Yeah, because I wanted to hear rap.
It's your show.
That's pretty much what it sound like.
Pretty much, man. Like,
Keep it real now.
I'm like, pretty much. I ain't really no R&B, man.
All right, let's go to the track list. All right, Gone. You know, it was just an intro.
Yeah.
Second track, that's all right.
You're right. I mean, it was.
Yeah.
Smooth, yeah.
I like it. I thought it was pretty smooth. I thought it, you know.
You gonna say every track is trash?
Pretty much, because
That's just him when it comes to his album.
You know what I'm saying? Pretty much, but you know what I'm saying? Like, he sounded like Drake. He got some cool points, but I ain't really getting no ill like that because I ain't want to hear that R&B shit. Excuse the language, children, but I ain't want to hear that.
I don't think you need children
watching real rap.
I was holding that.
You got your drink.
Hold up, yeah.
You sound like Kane on Men's Society, man.
Yeah.
As long as it ain't no crowd. Look, I'm not killing no kids or no old folks, alright? Hey man, who the fuck gonna be old out there 12 o'clock at night, man?
Alright, something foreign. I liked it.
It was who was
Schoolboy Q was on there.
Yeah, that was one of the better songs on the album.
Out for you, my newest coupe. Grip the horse, I take you round the loop. Close your eyes, your heart available. Land on earth and cruise to Malibu.
The Evils.
Again, that kind of
all
reminded
them
me of
roles
music.
me so.
All of them?
Yeah, I'm talking about like straight now. I'm not calling no classic album, nothing like that. But it was one of those albums for me. Like I said, I'm an R&B guy, so I can listen to it while I'm riding.
So
you know what I'm saying?
Was that?
But that's something foreign.
What?
That's the song of The Evils. Because that was the first song I listened to. I'm thinking of The Evils. I heard Jay-Z, Reasonable Doubt. So I got kind of excited.
Oh,
I'm thinking,
no.
okay.
You think it's going to be like some remix type shit?
No, I thought he finna got down, come with some balls. So, man, like, man, I know home ain't come with no arm. Not with that title anyway.
Yeah.
That's a classic
So y'all
title.
thought every song was
It
pretty
was
much
decent.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. But,
He didn't really have, to me, he didn't have no bad songs on it. And I was like,
I like the hook on I Know You Love.
yeah.
I like the
yeah,
hook.
yeah, that was funny.
And Never Home, he finally rapped a little bit on that song.
Mhm.
But every song I thought was pretty much
That Something
cool.
Foreign was my favorite.
That
Though.
was a free song.
Yeah, that shit was dope.
Yeah. On Something Foreign, the piano on that sax, that was super classic. I like that. Schoolboy Q, he killed his verse. I thought he went off for that one. The Evils, again, that was kind of where it took me into the mind of like Music Soul Child, like that whole realm. I like that though. Something New, I mean, it was a great, song concept. He had a great voice. I liked him and Edabon going back and forth. I thought, the two of them, they worked well. At the end of the song, I don't know, maybe I listened to a different version. At the end of the song, it was like a 2-minute silence. It was like a 5-minute song, and then it was like 2 minutes of silence. I was like, what?
That's like when I fell asleep. I was like, what? The tempo in the song, like of the whole album,
Yeah.
it was kind of like real, like monotonish. Like
Oh, okay.
it was
He
kind of
didn't
the
really mix
same
it up.
sound.
Yeah, I was
It
just about to
like-
say he didn't mix it up, but I liked it though.
It was cool.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it was cool.
okay, you liked it. So what'd you
Yeah.
give it out of 10?
I give it like a 6. I give it a 6. Yeah.
So
I thought it was
alright.
Yeah, it was alright. I thought it was cool.
For me,
I'm gonna say you thought.
I gave it a 7.
Ooh.
I gave it a 7. I mean, it's the thing that killed it for me was it was only like 11 songs.
And that's why
12
to
songs.
me it was.
And on top of that, I think maybe the first 7 or 8 songs was like 2.5 minutes. Like he didn't come with a third verse for any song. Like it was real short. It was. If you liked the song, it didn't really give you too much of the song. It was more like extended samples of everything. Like, all right,
So the only reason they lost points is because it wasn't that long.
yeah. Now, if he would have went full blown and like tried to make it like a classic R&B, he didn't really, try to do too much of rapping or switching the flow up, bringing in rappers. If he would have just tried to like actually go all out with singing, I think he could have got an 8. But between it being so short and each song being short on top of that, it kind of.
Alright, well, I agree with you. I thought it was a 6.
Yeah.
4 is trash.
Okay.
Nah, it wasn't.
5 is
Nah.
it's alright. It's a little bit above trash. So I put it in the middle because 7 is kind of close to good. I didn't think it was good.
Exactly.
So I thought it was in the middle.
Oh,
100%.
He says that's good, not that good. Yeah.
So, would you give it a -3?
What's the name of our show?
Oh,
rap,
man. He didn't even judge us, huh?
I disqualified his album because it's
Qualified. That's
yeah.
new.
Yeah.
Oh, I give it a 0. You mean?
Wow.
I'm trying to
He's making all his own rules.
So when we do the male version of Sade albums, which are also R&B, that's Drake, by the way. You gotta know.
I give him a
You
5.
don't give Drake a 0.
Passion
He
in
sings
the
most of
I
the
give him a
time.
5. He rap. He spit balls.
Not all the time. 90% of the time he sings.
Ain't no 90%. He'd probably be like 60-40 him singing.
2016 and beyond has been a singer.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or Jamaican.
Yeah.
Or
Not all his albums. He gotta give you some balls.
The last album, he sang on it. Give him a 5.
Just because of the label TDE.
Cause K-Dot. King
Yeah.
Kunta.
Ah.
Our next album is Paul Wow. Bounce Backs over Setback. It's 2018 and we listen to Paul Wow.
Oh, man.
He picked it. He picked
No, I
it.
didn't know he was still making albums. But
I didn't know he was alive, but shout out to Paul Wall, Houston, baby.
I'm glad he's able to come back. Usually after someone take a what was that, like a 10-year break, usually they don't get reintroduced back into the industry. They're like, no, you can go.
Did he really come back? Did
I,
he really come back? Did he really come back? Go ahead. Fuck for your boy, man.
you started.
This is a rap album right here. Real rap.
It's real rap right here.
Let's
man.
go, Paul Wall.
Despite what they about to say. I thought the album was riding. I like the album. I like the album. I like the beat production. Now he ain't no lyricist like he out here spin like, as you say, K-Dot. But he ain't doing well. He ain't doing all that. But he spit real like he had a nice little flow to it. I like the album. I really did. It was a cool album to me. But let them talk. Let them talk. It was a cool album to me. I like it.
I take Paul Wall's album for a swag. Like if you listen to Kanye's Drive Slow like that, you know what I mean? I think he had the best verse on that song. So I listened to it for like what she's going.
I hate that song.
What?
I hate that song.
That song is amazing.
I hate
Anyway,
that song. Go ahead.
the point.
I don't like it.
He brings something different to the table. It's not gonna be great. It's not usually gonna be horrible. But he gonna try to incorporate his own, I guess, tone, his own slang. He kind of just does his own thing. It's not. You know what I mean? It's not anything else you can really too much compare it to, other than I guess maybe other Houston artists. But for the most part, I kind of was going to give him the benefit of the doubt. I didn't judge him off of what you would expect the rest of the industry to do. I judged him off of what I would expect Paul Wall to do. Like something from a Houston artist at best.
Whoa, wait a minute.
Well, not like Scarface or nothing,
right.
but
Like I said, he ain't no lyricist.
Yeah, but he got to give a shout out to Houston when he said.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's you
He
can't.
gave a shout out to Face though. Face Mob.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I take Paul Wall over Slim Thug.
Wow.
No. What's the one that got into a beef with T.I.?
A Lil Flip?
Lil Flip, yeah, that.
Hell no, Lil Flip can rap, dog.
Yo, Lil Flip.
He just ran into T.I., man.
Okay.
What do you think, TJ?
It was definitely a southern album.
Right up your alley, huh?
Huh?
Right up your alley?
First song, when I first heard the first song, I thought this shit was gonna ride. I ain't gonna even lie. The first song is dope. That shit
Wow,
was dope.
really?
Yeah. Hate to Stay.
I thought it was okay.
Hate the Story, whatever. I
Hate to stay watching.
yeah.
Hate to stay watching it.
That shit was dope. For real.
Haters Ball,
What? That's what it's
the
called?
next song.
The second song.
No, I got a big ass X. I didn't put the name of song.
Wow, I like that song.
Nah, I put it.
Zero, I thought Zero. I thought his verse
What's
was
that?
Where we go?
Paul Wall verse was trash on that song.
On Haters Ball?
trash.
Probably why I gave him a big ass X.
Yeah, hey,
that shit
I thought Zero.
Yeah,
was
he
his
was
thing,
decent.
Yeah. For Haters Ball, I kind of like that one. I felt like it paid a little homage to Outkast and the Dungeon Family. Like, I mean, it kind of reminded me of
It
the
was
song.
very disrespectful to Outkast and the Dungeon Family.
I mean, they didn't have to.
I got a big ass X by that
Paul
shit.
Wall had a decent little message. I liked it. I mean,
okay.
he was, yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. I got a big ass X by it.
So, no.
I got a couple of other songs. Beats. A lot of songs I put, the beats was dope.
Like the lyrics is trash?
I put the beats was dope. It right. The Demons Constant Torment. That was dope. You know, it did a little Ghetto Boys thing. The Real Thing. I like that one. A couple of other ones, they were straight, but those probably was the ones I liked the most off that album.
Okay. My favorite song on there was Been Through It.
Yeah.
You like that song?
Yeah.
That was,
Been going through it, yeah.
yeah.
First they call me brother, then they steal from me. Then they tell the world that I'm the one that's acting funny. Hating spread like peanut butter.
Been
I
Going
got
Through
that
It.
number 7.
I
Yeah, I
like
put dope
He
songs.
spit real shit on there.
Yeah.
That was my by far my favorite song
That was my favorite
on
song.
there. To the Moon and Back. I liked his second verse. I
I
thought Another Fallen Soldier. I liked that. I thought that was a hit.
Straight.
Rain and Fire. I liked it. It could have been a hit, but it was kind of short. My Time's Coming. I liked it. The World Series Girls. I liked it.
I thought that was kind of funny. And I mean, he actually did that, so that was kind of dope too. Like when the Astros won the World Series, he actually they came to him. You know, they wanted grills as like, you know, part of their championship jewelry, and he actually made them grills. So I thought that could be a dope little hometown song.
Right.
Maybe they can
Like
come
an
out
anthem
to
type of
it.
thing.
Yeah, they can come out to it at their home games, stuff like that. I thought that was kind of cool.
Correct me if I'm wrong. I liked it. Squad Goals. I liked it. I like almost 9. I like 9 songs out of it.
That's all I had.
Oh, okay.
I like 9 songs out of it. Paul Wall.
Paul Wall. Houston, baby.
What else you got?
I ain't gotta say nothing. I said the album Rider. You agreed. Seemed like everybody agreed with me. Okay.
Yeah. Squad Goals. It kind of sounded like a weird ass Gatorade commercial. Like I felt like it was something like, you know, it was something for like a whole bunch of friends going to like the court. You know what I mean? They singing this as their anthem, kind of like Drake did with the Crew, Loving the Crew. It was something to be like, you know, Squad Goals. So it's something like, you know, or YOLO. You just keep throwing out like just like that random little word. That's kind of like a group, young group thing. Like I think he was trying to make it like one of them little anthems. I don't think it's gonna work like that, but he tried.
I like
You know how the Gatorade commercial goes, like motivation, determination, hard work. It was the Squad Goals. Like it felt like a Gatorade commercial. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. I like it. It brought it back to its older flow. You know, vintage Houston. It came with a message. So that was kind of cool because I didn't expect that out of Paul Wall. So you know what I mean. Pour up a little drink, trash. I didn't like that one. It's nothing to glorify. Unfortunately. You know what I mean? No. It just, I mean,
That's a culture thing.
Here we go.
Been going through it. I like that one. Again, he had his own little slang to it. He had a line that said, hate spreading like it's peanut butter. I just thought that was clever. I was like, this guy. He's just got his own little slang to it. The feature was cool. He sounded a little bit like Pastor Troy though. I don't know. It wasn't really the original guy. Demons Constant Torment. I was probably confused. It was a lot of time with that instrumental in there, but it was that was alright. Hating Season. Thought the hook could have been a little bit better. Again, but I don't mind the lyrics. I think they would have sounded a little bit better on a beat that was a little bit faster. Like if the beat for that song was a little bit faster, I thought Hating Season could have really hit for him. Real Thing, so the Moon and Back, again, with his own slang. He had overheating like a radiator. And no one else is gonna say stuff like that. It was just like, it was just his own little thing. Like he tried to put his own little, I like when he just, it's just like,
This is Dr. Seuss, dog. Come on, man. You quoting Paul Wall, overheating like a radiator.
when he does stuff like that, it's just like that's what he's always mouth looking like I'm chewing on aluminum foil. Like it's just he always comes up with these like clever little corny lines that only work for him. Like if anybody else said it wouldn't work.
A lot of rappers do that though.
A
lot of rappers do that.
But clever and corny, I don't know if that really goes together.
They don't go together.
It works for him. It wouldn't work for nobody else. That's what I'm saying. Like that's why. Yeah.
I feel like we're talking about this Power album a little bit.
Right.
Cause
that's what I feel like. What did you give the Power? You're already 16 something. What did you give?
I broke down lines. Like no.
Yeah, he gave him
He like a
No, not
at all. I
got verse of the year.
I examined everything. What you say?
You know what I mean? For verse of the year.
I'm out of here. No, I examined everything like that. So I'm thorough about everything I listen to. So believe it or not, no, I only gave it a 6.
Wow.
All this you gave me.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean I examined everything. The good and bad.
Quotables, dog. You gave him a 6?
I gave him two lines.
Darius gave it a 6. After he hyped it up for the last 3 hours.
Went through the list for the third time, man.
It was twice.
You kept mad bar, son. What do you give it, TJ?
I give it a 6, man. I give it a 6. It was a nice album. It was a decent album. Yeah, it was decent.
I gave it a 6. I gave it a 7. I thought it was a little bit better than Sir. You know, I mean, Sir was straight, but I thought, I mean, he rapped a lot better than I thought.
Expected.
Like, I've never, ever listened to a Paul Wall. So, I went in there thinking he was going to be worse than what he was. And he was better than what I expect.
He's better than like a Mike Jones.
I couldn't tell you that either. They're the same person to me. One's black, one's white. It's the same person. And
I got it a 7. Like I said, it was riding.
Okay.
It was riding. I gave it a 7.
Riding usually means classic.
I gave it something to have, but when you had.
He's sipping on something, so maybe.
So he gave it a 7.5 is what he really gave it, but he had to tone it down to a 7.
Yeah, because we don't do 7.
You gave it a 6, but you really wanted to tone it up to
a classic.
Nah, chill with all that. Nah, it was alright. It did what it was supposed to do.
Alright, so pretty much we say it was alright.
Yeah.
Alright, next album, Dave East, Paranoia 2. Last time we had Dave East, Paranoia 1. He dropped the fucking ball. We expected more because we came out with the classic mixtape that he dropped before that.
Yeah.
So we expecting this, but he came out with a lot of commercial bullshit. And we didn't really appreciate it here on Real Rap. But we gave him a second chance. We said we were gonna give you a second chance, Dave. But if you fuck up this time, if he dies, he dies. It's over with.
So he's out of here.
It's over with.
Done.
I know you like David, so we don't keep you laughing. You always a Russian judge. We don't know what you're gonna say. I'll go first. You'll be back. Let's start off with that. You'll be back for your next album, whatever you drop. You'll be back. It was better than the first one. I mean, he spit like that's what we know him for. That's what we liked him for because he spit.
Yeah.
And he really spit on his album. We'll break it down, but that's what I gotta say to start off. You will be back for Paranoia 3. Hopefully not. Change the title, please.
Yeah. For me, I liked it. I didn't know he was that thorough of a rapper. The only song coming into this album that I heard was the one he did with Chris Brown. So I thought maybe he was gonna be like a little bit of R&B, a little bit of rap. I didn't know that, you know.
Did you just look for Chris Brown features? Leave the second.
No.
Second album.
It's whatever Chris touched, man. It goes off, man. Shout out to Chris. I mean, I think as far as American acts, he's probably the most talented overall. Between him singing, dancing, he can.
Okay, we're on Real Rap. Okay, let's get off Chris Brown.
Yeah, I'm just saying. But so that's the only thing that I heard from him before this. So this was actually a step up for me. I was like, all right, cool. He did better than I would have expected him.
Is it because he's under Nas?
Believe it or not, he gave a shout out to Nas.
He's under Nas.
I did not know
Nas.
that.
Oh, you didn't know that?
I did not know that either. Wow.
Oh no, they put him up. They put him up there now.
I mean, now he's no Nas, but I mean, he's no bum either. I like this album.
Out of the group that we did, out of our albums, this was my favorite album. This shit was dope. That shit was good, man. I know we're gonna run through the
Track list.
the tracks. I'll wait till you do that, but I have a couple of nominees from this album.
Yeah.
And everything. Dave East already, I had heard them. And Paranoia, the first one, it didn't really hit, but man, this one I listened to probably the most out of all the albums we had.
So
It's
you listen to it again
going,
after you.
hell yeah. Again and again. Shit was dope, man. Dave East.
It's your boy, man. It's your boy.
Well, Paranormal 1. It was like.
I don't like how this start. I don't like how this start now.
Yeah.
I don't even know which.
Okay. For me, I'm judging them on maybe I'm unfair, but I'm still judging them to the standard of that classic mixtape. Now this is better than the first one, Paranormal P1. But this one falls short to the classic. See, that's where I first started. I was on the mixtape classic, and that's my standard I keep him at. This is it's better than part 1. This one, but it falls short of that classic. I got a high standard for Dave East. So maybe me personally, I'm gonna give it a lower grade than my other comrades, but that's my standard where I'm judging them from. That's why I first heard them from the mixtape, and that's why I'm gonna keep it standard at. Just me.
Alright, let's go over the track list. So when we go over the track list, everybody comment on each song. We don't need people to
Talk about Chris Brown.
all up in the video.
Hey, come on.
Alright, first track, Talk Big. Talk to Big.
That shit was dope.
Yeah.
That shit was
That's
dope.
at the tone of the album.
That's
Yeah,
what I'm
That's
saying.
at the tone of the album.
Yeah.
That shit was
Soon as
dope.
he's spitting, I'm like, hell yeah, he about to go in his whole album. That's
That
at the
shit
tone of
was
the
dope,
album.
bro.
Prosper.
That was dope.
Hold on. For Talk to Big, because I just overnoted a lot of stuff. He had a nice flow. I like the line. He said, I chill with bitches, they chill with niggas, they different niggas. I was like, yeah, he kind of called that out. It's a lot of dudes in the industry. If you look up their pictures, they ain't with nothing but dudes all the time. your boy Champagne Poppy does that a lot. They kind of suspect.
Oh,
to me.
wait a minute. I just drank a lot, but I ain't gonna go that far with Drizzy now. Drizzy got a list now. Drizzy got a list now.
Yeah, I'm talking about
Yeah,
I didn't do you like that, Drizzy.
yeah, they only stayed there for a month for a reason.
Wow.
light skin.
He said, Meek Mills had a line in Rico. He said, I got a lot like Jamaican hair, Dave East. Shout out to Meek Mills. He kind of used that in a different way, but it was more or less the same line. Then he said, I thought it was a line that was funny. He said, bitches say they love my music, but know none of my songs. I thought that was kind of funny because that's kind of true for a lot of rap. And then he made a statement, I believe, on the industry too. If you listen to the sample in the background, it's saying what you preach is make believe. And I was like, yeah, that applies to a lot of stuff too. So I think he touched on a lot of stuff. He went all the way in for that one. Yeah.
Prosper.
Straight.
It was alright.
The Nas Rolly line, I didn't know. Again, he was signed to Nas, so when he said Nas got him a Rolly, I was like, oh, that's kind of dope. But it ain't true to that. I didn't know. I was like, nah, that's kind of cool. And then the line he says, "Is dying worth everything that you lived for?" That made it for me. I was like, damn, that's a hell of a question. Like that was pretty deep for me. Then he said, playing games, my youngest one phase, and not the ones on Boosie. I was like, oh, he killed that shit. I like that one. Yeah, Prosper was good to me too.
I liked it. Y'all thought it was okay?
Yeah, it was
Woke Up.
commercial song.
That was a hit, dog.
That's what I'm saying.
That was a
Commercial
smash
song.
hit, dog. Tory
That's the
Lanez
one you
killed
put.
the hook.
That's the one you
Yeah.
put on.
Yeah. That should be the single.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's your commercial.
That's Tory Lanez, and I love
That's
Tory
your-
Lanez on the hook too.
Yeah,
Yeah, I like them both. I thought it was just okay, but I like them both.
yeah, that's your vibe.
I wasn't a sauce for that one.
Powder doing too much.
It was cool.
It didn't need a bridge.
Powder doing.
I was like,
I felt like he was doing too much with the bridge.
Yeah,
it
it didn't do the bridge and the chorus. It was real.
And the
That was
hook.
one of my least favorite ones.
Yeah.
Rap the same. I didn't like how like the hook and the way he rapped was like the same. Like just
mellow tone,
yeah, all
yeah.
all the way through. I feel like if you do a hook, your verse should be different than what the hook is.
Yeah, it was one little line. He said, I messed up half my kicks running through the snow or something like that. I mean, being from Jersey, I kind of understood that one. You gonna mess up a lot of your stuff in the snow. But so I mean, I thought that was kind of funny. But the rest of the song was I didn't really.
Yeah, it was okay. Corey Deep.
Fucking
Wow.
hit.
Insane.
Storytelling track of the year.
How could you hate the only brother that you never had? I don't take it personal, I promise I ain't never mad. I promise. I can love you from a distance, I ain't gotta see you. It might not be me, but somebody needs you.
I gave you that one. That was
storytelling
yes.
track of
I
the
get
year. That shit.
I would nominate that
That's
one.
the
yeah.
day piece we missed, dog.
Bro, I listened to that song. As soon as I heard it, I said, "Fucking album got to wait. I have to go back."
Exactly.
I don't know if it's real or not. If it is,
No, he played the voice notes at the end.
Yeah.
That's what made me
I
go
know,
back.
I'm
Still be
saying,
somebody acting.
yeah, the way he said it, like I'm not mad at you. That shit, woo-hoo, that shit right there.
Nah,
That's one of my favorites.
The one line that killed me, it felt like a body shot. You see like the boxer crawling around, they just can't get up. When he said, "It might not be me, but somebody needs you."
Yeah.
I said, "God damn, like I don't fuck with you no more, but hey, somebody out there likes you." I was like, like that's how you talk to an old friend. He must not be shit to you no more. Like that one really got me. I was like,
I mean, this song dope.
Wait a minute.
The song.
There's a button to that?
It ain't
No,
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 but
no,
to
no.
that one.
It ain't no but.
Yeah.
It's later on in the album I was disappointed with.
Okay.
The Keisha song.
That was saying.
That was such a song. That the chorus song was so high.
Yeah.
Even the Keisha song on the mixtape was dope.
Yeah.
Man,
That's
that's
part of that. Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Look, yo, I'm quiet. I like the chorus.
Alright, thank you.
I like the hook.
I liked it.
I
Yeah,
like
because
the
of
hook and I
her.
like the music.
The verse was cool too.
Yeah.
It was a little smart assness, a little sarcasm.
I like that
It was
hook.
alright. Yeah.
I cannot.
It was cool.
It was cool.
Yeah, that's
It was a nice flow. I like the bravado. I had to talk with your wife in the club, and she said she just wanted to taste me, or some shit like that, or she just wanted to taste. I forgot the way he said it, but yeah, the little cockiness, that was alright.
Regular Harlem was a skit. Annoying. I like the hook. Didn't like T.I. verse.
I did. I thought it fit the song. Man.
I was very disappointed in T.I.
He dropped the ball for me, yeah.
Because T.I.'s
Yeah, his
top tier
expectation was high. So.
rapper.
I just took it for what it was.
T.I. and Davey don't hold them on the same. They don't go together. They don't mesh as rappers.
Why?
Why you say
Why
that
you
though?
say that?
He didn't rap with some of the best lyricists. He rapped with Jay-Z.
Because he hold his own on every track.
And this was track he didn't really do it.
This
Yeah.
track he didn't.
What you expect out of a T.I. verse coming into it, he didn't really give that going in afterwards. If you look
What
back
it
at it.
was, man. That's just me.
What you say? What you say?
I was about to say, every song T.I. done did a feature on. Remember that song he did with Jay-Z on his album? Watch What You Say to Me. Who got the best of that song?
But I don't think that like he can have the other person can have a better verse, but he can still have a good verse though.
Yeah.
I just didn't think I don't think he was up to par like Dave.
I don't think they go together. I don't like that verse on another song might be better. You get what I'm saying? I don't think for Davies a real. I thought it was a bad mix.
But I feel like if you're a featured artist, regardless, you gotta put your verse out there like this is gonna be your song. Like not
it's
as though
only
it's
one
your
person,
song, but you gotta put it out there like you're trying to actually be
one
better
person
than
in
the person.
history who ain't never had a bad feature verse. There's only one person.
Who is it?
Oh.
Jada.
That's a lie.
That's a bold
We've
face.
done this already, and I put it out there.
K.I.W.
All right, we moving on.
Yeah.
T.I., you dropped the ball on this, but I still fuck with T.I.
Yeah, he's good.
All right, what made me?
Dope as fuck.
Liked it. They pay homage.
Yeah.
He paid homage. The hook and the verse was tight.
Yeah, that was dope.
It's all the young kids. That's how you pay homage to somebody. You ain't gotta just shout them out and try to act like they're your best friend. But that's when people ask you what's your inspiration, where do you get your ideas from, or what made you want to be a rapper, that's the type of stuff that you can go to. That's how you pay homage. Great beat. He was kind of honest through the whole song. I like that one.
Alright. Did you like that?
Yeah, I like it.
I feel like you're a Davies hater right now.
He like
My standard's too high for him.
Oh, man.
My standard's too high for him. Maybe just me though.
Alright, Violent.
Straight right.
I like it.
You're right.
And I like
Present Supplies. Lloyd Banks. Very disappointed in you, Lloyd
I
Banks.
like Lloyd Banks.
Why would I really stop fucking with you, dog?
Ooh, wow, really?
Par's not up to par, dog.
Oh no.
That's a favorite song.
Okay.
True.
I
Okay,
thought he
so
handled
this
himself
is what we're
well.
gonna do. This is what we're gonna do. My man's been doing quotables the whole time. Give me a Lloyd Banks quotable from the song.
When he said,
You can't.
nah,
That one is executive.
too much. Nah.
Okay, go ahead. Give me the Lloyd Banks quotable.
See, this is my
He did Paul Wall.
Yeah.
Let's see what better quotable. Paul Wall or Lloyd Banks. Come on.
Lloyd Banks gotta have a better one. He said, talking like a gangster but can't even cover your death expenses.
Wow.
Nah, you gotta go
cold,
down.
man.
I was giving him that bar.
That cold, man. That's cold. Man.
Lift the bar, dog. You can't lift the bar, dog.
Oh man.
And Lloyd Banks was one of my favorite rappers, dog. One of my favorite rappers.
Balls.
Yeah, he fell off, dog.
Yeah, that song,
He fallen, he
man.
can't get up, dog. Very disappointing, you, Lloyd Banks. I still fuck with you, but not on that track.
He said a little less now, huh?
I found Keisha.
It was alright.
I liked it.
Great
This is the Davies I like.
Yeah.
I feel like he's one of the best, if not the best storyteller right now.
He's the best.
This song in the chorus. This song in the chorus put him up there.
I put both of them in the
No,
nomination
ain't no vote.
story. So,
Ain't
hey,
no
look.
vote.
Hey,
Ain't no vote.
You
Corey,
can't
Keisha
win.
won, then Keisha.
Exactly. Cause this one was.
But Keisha won out on this album, so you gotta give him what he got.
This
Yeah, we
Keisha
are
won
going off
definitely,
this album.
But Keisha
Yeah.
was just better than Keisha.
It was a messed up song, but it was great storytelling.
So you said you nominated both of those songs for storytelling?
I'm nominating both of them. I mean,
Yeah.
y'all don't have to agree.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Alright, I liked it. I thought he raised the bar as far as storytelling. Both of those songs. That song.
Of course.
That song probably is not as good as Keisha, but it's still a good song. That's because
That's a good song.
it doesn't meet the bar of what you put. That means
Yeah.
it's not good. It's still good. It's a good storytelling song.
I mean,
Alright, Maintain. Like I said, I thought he was gonna pass out when he was, cause he like couldn't breathe. Like every time.
That's my really favorite song on the album.
Yeah, that was.
The
I thought it was alright though.
Sound like a fake Migo. I don't know. I thought he was trash. I didn't understand almost anything he said. He kind of just ruined the whole song in the field for me. What was the guy's name who featured on that track? I don't even remember his name. Does anybody remember his name? Yeah, he was pretty bad.
He's from Atlanta.
I ain't from Atlanta. We ain't claim him. I'm from Chi-Town.
Never been. I liked it.
Yeah, that song was dope.
Yeah. For me, songs that pay homage to your home, that always gets respect in my book. Regardless of where you're from, you do a song and you paying love to your city. I can always appreciate that, especially being from that area. He had one line where he said, "Every $5 counted." Shit, that sandwich was important. It's like, if you from that area, I'm not from New York, but Jersey, same thing. We got corner stores on every, what?
It's not the same thing. Go ahead.
Alright. Anyway.
Bodega.
Yeah, we don't speak Spanish as much, but whatever. You knew he was getting that sandwich out the corner store. Nobody else is selling $5 sandwiches, so I mean that just to put you into his frame of mind when he's writing that song, I thought that was kind of dope.
Alright, the last song, Grateful.
Shit, fire.
Yeah, I liked that. I thought it was
That's
neat.
my second favorite song.
Not a fan of the hook, the auto-tune. I'm not really auto-tune.
That was my
type of dude,
second
but
favorite song. That shit
it was deep though.
Yeah, it was a little too slow for me, but I still love the honesty. When he was talking about not having cable at his crib, you can't watch your favorite shows, and your jacket and your sneakers are all old and stuff like that. I mean, it he's not going as far as saying like, you know, some rappers try to act like they were homeless and stuff like that, but he does show the struggle of growing up, especially where he was from. So I like that one. I give credit to him.
So what you I feel like you was big on the album, TJ.
Man, hell yeah, I was big on the album. This album is so close to being a classic. Yeah, I said it. I give it a 9. The big, he almost had this finger. I give it a 9. This shit was dope.
Yeah. I mean, between the fake Migo and T.I. dropping the ball.
And Lloyd Banks dropping the ball.
I'm not.
You hurt, man.
Yeah.
Hell no. That's my quarterback.
I wanted to give him a 9, but the features, he should have made people try harder for his album.
So you saying he should have told him, hey, that bird's not up to par. You gotta get it.
The stuff over, you ain't make the album.
Send that back. Yeah, we gonna scrap this song. Thanks for trying though. But
Give it an 8?
Yeah, I give it an 8.
I give it an 8 as well.
7.
7. The Russian judge.
Disrespectful.
Like I said at the beginning, I hold him at a different standard. I can't listen to, when I listen to David, I compare it to his first body of work I heard. And that's the mixtape.
It's hard for a lot of rappers to do what they do on mixtapes.
But that's the standard that's the standard I hold him to. Now I know he can do
his mixtape.
Classic.
Yeah, classic. I forgot. Yo, classic.
You went from 10 to 7?
It's that's not too far. That mixtape was a fucking beast, dog.
7 is good.
7 is alright.
7 is alright. Yeah, 7 is alright. This album's alright.
No, I think it was good. I give it an 8. I thought it was good.
Okay.
Yeah. He thought it was alright. But he comparing it to the classic, so.
Yeah, it was tough, man.
Alright, next album, Little Skies, Life of a Dark Rose. Shout out to Dayline. Pick this album.
He would pick this album.
It's something for the young guys, man. It's something for the young guys.
I see.
Little Skies.
Now
It have you written all over this motherfucker.
Life of the Dark.
Now this makes sense.
Dark Rose. D Rose.